Why I wanted to really help her make this a film is because it was a coming-of-age story through the lens of a Muslim American girl. And so I had never, me personally, I had never heard that voice before.
It's a universal coming-of-age story with a totally fresh perspective, and I think everyone can find something that they relate to in HALA or in any of the characters in the film. And I think it's just something that you might not have seen very much of, so I think it's special.
But for me personally, it is also an opportunity to create a conversation between parents and young people. Certainly at the center of the story is a young woman and her coming of age. But the struggles that she goes through are not singular to just females. I mean, it is young people coming of age and really grappling with who they are and who they want to be in the world.
I reflected a lot on adolescence and sort of these uncomfortable, very character-building moments that you go through when you're that age.
I feel like the work of any filmmaker is to try and humanize your characters and present them without judgment. They're obviously not perfect people, but in the process of writing it, I really wanted to make sure that every character had multiple dimensions. And in making sure that we were addressing and sort of recognizing the stereotypes, I really presented a familiar way into the story and hoped that HALA's independence and search for identity were universal things that anyone could relate to.
As women, and specifically women who are in the industry and have a certain amount of influence, we have to make it our responsibility. As much as we talk about what men need to be doing, we really need to have more conversations about what we need to be doing for each other.
And AFI as an institution has been so responsive, and I think certainly has that longevity and historical resonance as an institution in the entertainment industry, but also it's very adaptive and nimble and responsive to the changing landscape of the entertainment business as well.
51% of films at this festival are actually directed by women. You're a young up-and-coming filmmaker. What can we do more to, shepherd in female directors?
Give them money, hire them. I think there's been a lot of important work done in raising awareness and increasing diversity programs and shadowing programs, but I think at the end of the day, executives need to hire women for jobs. The amazing thing about working with Apple is that in addition to having this limited theatrical release, they're also pushing out the film on streaming on December 6th, and that means that the film will be accessible in over 100 countries, which is really powerful. And why I was so drawn to working with them in the first place was that they were committed to making sure that anyone who wanted to watch the movie would be able to access it, which is, beyond what I could have ever expected for a film of this size. And it's practically the perfect platform for this film.